It's January the 1st, 2021, the start of the new year and the official start of Brexit. At 11 p.m. last night, UK time, to the sound of Big Ben, the withdrawal agreement that the UK had with the EU ended. This morning, the British awoke with hangovers and 3 new borders they didn't have last night. This fact alone is quite remarkable, but what these borders represent for the British is even more remarkable. One of these borders is between Spain and Gibraltar. To be fair, there has always been a border between these two areas. Gibraltar has been owned by the British since the 1700s, and its ownership is long contested by the Spanish. It's not difficult to understand why the British don't want to lose control of Gibraltar. It is positioned at the entrance of the Mediterranean Sea. Any nation, including the Syrians, the Israelis, and even the Spanish, who want to sail into the Mediterranean, has to pass through British territory. In effect, the Brits were the gatekeepers to the Mediterranean. I say were because as of January the 1st, 2021, that changed. Because of Brexit, Gibraltar is now part of the Schengen visa system, allowing all EU citizens and non-EU citizens with Schengen visas access to Gibraltar. The result of this is that EU officials, in the form of the Spanish, will manage the border. For the first time in over 300 years, the UK will have lost total control to access to the Mediterranean and Gibraltar itself from sea and air. It will share that control with the Spanish, something the Spanish have wanted for a long time, as they see it as a step towards joint sovereignty and then maybe total ownership of Gibraltar. For British citizens wanting to enter Gibraltar, the system is the same. For everyone else, including Moroccans, life just got easier. However, a fundamental advantage of geopolitics that the British government and Her Maj the Queen had for over 300 years has now gone. No wonder the British media and Boris Johnson have remained very quiet about Gibraltar throughout the entire Brexit process. The second border is within the UK itself. The United Kingdom is England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and all of the islands around what is otherwise Great Britain. As of January the 1st, 2021, there is now a border between Northern Ireland and Great Britain. This border is not for people. For many decades, even before the EU, the people of the island of Ireland and Great Britain have been able to move throughout the islands without restrictions. But now, if the British want to do business with the Northern Irish, they have a border that requires them to complete paperwork and carry out checks on items that they want to import and export. It is a requirement that EU businesses don't have when they do businesses with Northern Ireland. What this means is that UK citizens have greater restrictions imposed on them than EU businesses have when they do business with other UK citizens. But even that is not the most remarkable new border. What is the most remarkable new border is not a border between the UK and one of its distant territories. It's not a border within the UK itself. The most remarkable new border is one within England itself. Kent is an English county. It is, in effect, the UK entrance to Europe. Kent is where the start of the Eurotunnel is, and it's also home of Dover, the world's busiest seaport. Both of these routes are used heavily by lorries carrying items to and from the UK and the EU. Huge parts of Kent have been turned into vast lorry parks. Motorway lanes have been closed to other vehicles so that lorries can wait in queues that extend to over 15 kilometres. As a result, if you want to enter Kent and do business from another part of England, you need a permit, the Kent Access Permit, known as the Kermit. Now, for many people, Brexit is a great thing. It's so great that it's worth some suffering. It was a member of the EU for nearly 50 years, and it is going to take some time to get over these obvious difficulties, with the immediate difficulties probably being the most difficult to solve. Give it a few months, they say. But in a few months, we will not have resolved the loss of control of Gibraltar. That control has gone forever, and we will never get it back. We will not have resolved the problems of doing business with Northern Ireland. We may have resolved the problem of Kermit. But as for the rest of the Muppets, that remains to be seen. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.